All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the party. DJ B-Sec and I doing a little production stuff for Jackin kind of ran over time. Sorry about that. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the party. Today is episode 782 of Simply Cyber's Daily Cyber Threat Brief podcast. I am your host, Dr. Gerald Auger. And over the next hour or so, we holiday fans are going to be ripping apart the top cyber news stories of the day alongside Simply Cyber community members like Ms. Julie and DJ B-Sec behind the glass. Not only IT, FedEx, Dennis Keefe, Sherry K, Phil Stafford, Vijay Rao, Tyler Ramsby in the South Dakota crew, Chris Whitlock in the North Dakota crew, Cyber Pappy, Regine Franklin, Marlon Johnson, guys, Triple D, Augusta Delgado. We're all going to be shredding the top cybersecurity news stories of the day. And I'll be giving my expert opinion and analysis on each of those stories on what it means to you as a practitioner. There we go, Brent B. Getting some new squad emotes with the OBS overlays. Love it, love it, love it. Is this sound effect going to play it? There we go. Code Brew. Guys, we're shredding the news. We're having a good time. It's all about good times. I want you to know, even though we got the new look and feel, some things don't change. And one of those things is my prep for this show. I don't prep or research any of the stories in advance because I want it to be authentic, true reactions. Plus, I mean, that's just the way to do it. I want to say shout out to the mod team. If you are a squad member, do drop a mod love emote in chat. Let them know we care. Jenny, Casually Joseph, Chris Whitlock, DJ B-Sec, Casually Joseph, Justin Gold, Josh Mason, so many others. Eric Taylor's in there. Kimberly Can Fix It's in there. I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but that's Jesse Johnson. Spend a minute, base case. Guys, it's the holidays. It's a great time of year. Hopefully you guys are sitting at your desk ready to rip up some Cyber Monday, or you went crazy over the weekend. Cyber Monday, Black Friday, those concepts are deprecated at this point. It's like November and December month. You know, it's like everybody's buying their stuff online. Everybody's been doing it since November 1st. Guys, before we get into it, I do want to say shout out and love to the stream sponsors. Wait a minute. I want you to know that there's value here at the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Brief. If you're a practitioner, you need to stay current. It's going to be all about good times. My opinions and thoughts can help you drive cyber risk reduction for your business stakeholders. Also go to simplycyber.io/newsletter if you'd like a piping hot newsletter dropped in your inbox every Monday morning. And it's really not a newsletter. It's basically 3 pieces of actionable intel you can use. In many instances, you can copy and paste it into an email. And before Clark gets to work on Monday morning, you're already delivered value to your organization. It's super dope. Love it, love it, love it. Now, I want you to know if you're looking to break into the industry, there's value here for you as well, because you're going to be asked in any job interview, how do you stay current? This is a phenomenal answer right here. On top of that, the networking is excellent. Some people would disagree that networking is not super valuable. I would disagree vehemently with those people. Say what's up in chat. Be a friend. Say hello. Be supportive. Be inclusive. Also, new hashtag added recently to the stream. Hashtag Team Solo. If you are Pamela dropping gifted subs. Thank you, Pamela, with the gifted subs. Looks like I whiffed on the graphic there. So gifted subs. Let's go. We just become best friends. Yep. There we go, Pamela. Thank you so very much, as always. So, hey, Team Solo, if you're a one-person shop and the Simply Cyber community helps you feel like you have co-workers and people you can bounce ideas off of, let's holler. All about good times. Justin Gold, Spurs up. Yeah, that was a good one. USC dropping it. Hashtag Team Solo. Finally, guys, like I said, if you're a first-timer here, let us know in chat with a hashtag first-timer. We got a special sound effect. Special emo. Guys, hey, want to let you know that the stream is brought to you by those partners who enable me to bring this to you every single day. Steve Young, second time. We will allow for it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the party, pal. I do have to figure out my sound effects because my sound effects and my music are on the same channel, so I can't play the sound effects loud and not have the music be loud. So we'll have to do that manually. DJ B-Sec's rolling his eyes right now somewhere. Him and base case. All right, guys. Yep. Hey, Barricade Cyber Solutions is dedicated to helping businesses from cyber attacks and recover from the damage done. Cyber attacks can cause massive issues for businesses and send dedicated, hardworking business owners into turmoil. but Barricade Cyber Solutions knows how to mitigate the damage done by cyber incidents. Check them out at barricadecyber.com. Links in the description below. Thank you so very much, Eric Taylor, Casually Joseph, Justin Gold, the whole team over there. Also want to say shout out to Delete Me, who enables me to bring the show to you. 30 seconds with Delete Me. And when we get back, I'm going to tell you how this show makes your CPE problems go away. Let's go Delete Me. Especially since I share my opinions and hot takes daily, I'm hyper aware of my safety and security, and it's even easier to find personal information about people online these days. All the data is just hanging out there on the internet, and it can have real life consequences. But I recently found a solution, and this service is called Delete Me. Delete Me is a subscription service that removes your personal info from the largest people search databases on the web, and in the process helps prevent ID theft, doxing, phishing scams, stuff like that. And when you sign up, you tell Delete Me what data you want deleted, and they go off and do it. The cool thing is you get a personalized privacy report every month that shows what they deleted, where they found it, etc. It's pretty cool. For me personally, it's like outsourcing your online privacy, which honestly, I don't have time to do that myself or do it well. So for them to handle it is awesome. Take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me now at the special discount for Simply Cyber listeners. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/simplycyber and enter code simplycyber at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/simplycyber. All right, thank you very much, Delete Me. Holler, holler, holler. Guys, we got a great one for you. Every single episode of the Daily Cyber Threat Brief is worth half a CPE, so say what's up in chat. Grab a screenshot of you saying what's up in chat, file it away, and once a year, count the number of screenshots, divide by 2. That's super easy to get it. Omatola Agbana, blue badge, welcome. What's going on? Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. Solid start to the day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Advent of Cyber. I have a what I would consider a very funny little short video I made. I was trying to get TryHackMe to approve it or whatever. I'll show you the Simply Cyber community because like they can't. I'll show you guys later. I think it's really funny. And then once they approve it, I can blast it out more publicly. But yeah, let's do this, guys. Sit back. We got 49 seconds here till the music drops. We got, hey, it's Monday, which means it's Simply Cyber's Community Member of the Week. This week, we've got a great one. You know her. She knows her. We know her. And we're going to recognize her and call out her contributions. I love it. All right, guys. What's up, Team SC? Pamela is getting involved in chat because she's not driving. I love it. Alpha Sierra doing Advent of Cyber. Let us know. Hey, check it out really quick. Are you doing Advent of Cyber? I'm going to run a poll right now. Are you doing Advent of Cyber? Let us know in chat. We got a bunch of streamers in DJ BSEC, Tyler Ramsby, Casually Joseph. I think Dan Reardon's also streaming Advent of Cyber. So it is really, really good. Today is Tyler Ramsby's day on Advent of Cyber. So even more special for everybody. But do me a favor, everybody. Sit back, relax, and let's let the cool sounds of the hot news wash over us in an awesome wave. I'll see you guys at the mid-roll.
From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Monday, December 2nd, 2024. I'm Steve Prentice. Ransomware affiliate Mikhail Mateev arrested. Russian police have announced the arrest of Mateev, known by a few aliases, including Wazawaka, and who is also allegedly linked to Lockbit, Conti, and Babuk operations. He was apprehended in Kaliningrad, a Russian province sandwiched between Poland and Lithuania. In addition to being pursued by Russian authorities, the FBI also had a $10 million bounty on his head. Mateev faces charges under Russian law for creating programs to, quote, destroy, block, modify, or copy data or bypass computer security measures, end quote. And he also faces charges levied by the U.S. Justice Department for his alleged role in multiple ransomware attacks.
All right. So it's very rare when you have a person of interest or whatever. I don't know what you call someone who's like indicted by the FBI or whatever, like a target, whatever you want to call it, who's wanted both by the Russian government and the United States government. Usually, like, those two don't play together. When Revil ransomware was raided right before the Russian-Ukrainian invasion, that was kind of another weird one. So it doesn't really happen very often. But this guy must have pissed somebody off. Typically, what you see is that Eastern European threat actor groups are given essentially like top cover or, bulletproof hosting, whatever you want to call it, as long as they're not attacking Russian businesses and Russian entities. So for Russia to go after this guy, yikes. Yeah, exactly. Snowden. So people, they don't get extradited from Russia to the United States, etc. So for this guy to have a 10 million bounty on his head and Russia to pick him up, you almost think that he'd want to get picked up in for the United States, based on what I've heard about Russian prisons, right? Like, which is half stories and then half Call of Duty games. So this guy linked to Lockbit, Conti, and Babook. So Lockbit, obviously, very, very prolific ransomware threat actor gang that's kind of gone down. This isn't the guy who was running it. The guy who was running Lockbit is still at large. His name is like Dmitry something, Dmitry Romanov or something like that. Conti, that was the Russian-Ukrainian one that imploded. And Babook, I don't know much about Babook other than the name. So we'll see. Now that he's arrested, obviously, it's another win for, let's see this. Yeah. It's another win for the good guys, because basically there's like less of this guy running around doing crime. And when there's less people doing crime, there's less of us having to freak out about, coming in on Christmas Eve because this guy decided to detonate malware up in your business. Final things I'll say on this story really quickly. It's tangential, but VX Underground is an excellent follow on Twitter. Or I don't know about you guys, and I this isn't a political show, but it very much seems like Twitter is kind of like like Blue Sky. I don't know if you're on Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky and I'm on Twitter, and I'm seeing kind of, I guess, I don't know, demographics gravitate towards Blue Sky and demographics gravitate towards Twitter and the content on those platforms. So whether VX Underground's on Twitter or Blue Sky, I'm not sure if it's on Blue Sky yet, but it's a must follow. It's definitely some good information in there, for sure. Okay, let's keep going and just know that it's a win for us. Lara Flores can't complain other than back in the office, but I think Gerald Auger's lingering cough is, oh yeah, FedEx has got it. Yeah.
Another UK hospital system attacked. Liverpool's Alder Hey Children's Hospital and Liverpool Heart and Chest Hospital NHS Foundation Trust have been attacked by the Inc. ransomware gang. This gang has already published a sample of the allegedly stolen data, which, quote, includes the full names and addresses of supposed patients and donors, the amount of money said donors have given to the hospital, patients' medical reports, including unique hospital numbers and dates of birth, and financial documents, end quote. The gang claims this data goes back to 2018 and runs right up to 2024. This attack is unrelated to the one on Wirral University Teaching Hospital that we reported on Friday's newscast, even though the two hospital systems are physically located close to each other across the River Mersey. The Wirral attack, by the way, has been attributed to the Ransom Hub operation. Cloudflare.
All right, so they talked about two different ransom attacks in there. TLDR, healthcare is, if not number one, it's definitely number two as far as targeted industry. Manufacturing is number one or number two. Like, manufacturing and healthcare basically vie for the most targeted industry by ransomware affiliates. State and local municipalities are often getting hit too, but you got to remember, state and local municipalities are nonprofits. So if your business is making money, where's my straight cash, homie?
Straight cash, homie.
Yeah, if your business is making money and you're targeting nonprofits, you're probably not going to make as much money as targeting businesses that have money, like hospitals, like manufacturing businesses, where you can have massive impact. So get your GRC hat on for a hot second and think about this. When you knock down a manufacturing plant that can run 24/7 and just produce widgets, but essentially produce money 24/7. Every minute of downtime can be directly correlated to lost revenue. So it's very easy for the business to say, hey, we can't be down for 3 hours or more because that basically erases all of our profit for the year, right? 72 hours would erase all of our profit for the year. And the threat actors know that. And then on the hospital side, obviously, if you attack a hospital and the people are unable to get service or they get a diminished level of service, there can be real patient safety consequences. There's an example of a woman who gave birth to a child that had essentially a compromised delivery because they had less equipment because of a ransomware attack. There's been instances of patients being rerouted to different hospitals because the hospital couldn't admit them because they were down from a ransomware attack, and that patient died in transit. So there are real consequences, and the threat actors know it. Also, the threat actors don't give a damn about those patients that die. They don't care about anything except straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
Right? Once in a blue moon, you will see threat actor groups that are more of an affiliate model, where an affiliate will attack an entity that is not well received, and the threat actor group that's running the infrastructure will basically give the decryption keys to the victim and then kind of apologize and back away. We saw this. There was a children's cancer hospital in Louisiana some time ago, and the threat actor group gave the keys back and then publicly chastised the affiliate for that. Now, in this instance, I do want to point out again, when we're doing our GRC love, all right, so GRC Mafia, I'm wearing the GRC shirt today, guys, let's represent. When you're talking GRC and you're thinking about what threats, the threat models that present to you, and then what is the realized risk? Ooh, we're talking threats and risks. Get in here. It's a pants off situation. What you need to know is that in this instance, the data that was stolen is FOLS, patient medical records, right? So you can do insurance fraud. You can do social engineering on the patients, pretending to be the hospital and fraud them. But the more important one too is they said they stole records of donor information, including who the donors were and the amounts. Well, it's very easy, y'all. All you have to do is put it in a spreadsheet, the number one tool of any GRC person, right? Put it in a spreadsheet, sort by amount, highest first, and there you go. You got a punch list of juicy high-value targets, right? Assuming that, let's say half of all the donations for 2024 came from one person. Well, if you're going to spend your time and energy on effort on a target, why not choose one that has the highest return on investment? This is not Threat Actor Academy, but we do need to understand how threat actors operate and think so we as defenders can properly focus our time, energy, effort, and most importantly, finite resources to defend. Listen, the 30th person on the donor list, I'm sorry, you're equally as important as the person on the top of the list. It's just the likelihood, half of the risk calculation, the likelihood of the person who donated half of all the money, that person being targeted is greater than the 30th person on the list being targeted. It's a simple, all right? So anyways, be careful. And even when you donate and you're doing a good thing, you can still get not screwed, but you know what I mean.
Says it lost 55% of logs pushed to customers for 3.5 hours. This story pertains to a bug that appeared on November 14th in the internet security company's log collection service, one that allows its customers to monitor the traffic on their websites and filter it based on certain criteria. This data is also used to investigate security incidents, DDoS attacks, traffic patterns, and to perform site optimizations. This is a big service amounting to over 50 trillion customer event logs every day, of which around 4.5 trillion are sent to customers. The incident was caused by a misconfiguration in a log forwarder component in Cloudflare's pipeline. The pause then created a massive spike once the system tried to resolve itself. Cloudflare has now implemented several measures to prevent future occurrences.
There we go. The real question is, if you sorry guys, I forgot to switch here. The real question here is if you do subscribe to Cloudflare and do get logs, did you notice? Philip Cook became a squad member. Thank you, Philip. Here's the thing. Did you notice, right? So that's one of those things. This is a great opportunity to confirm and validate some of your processes, right? 3.5 hours of no logs. I don't know what logs are coming from Cloudflare. Like obviously misconfiguration. I'll give you a hint who did that. Okay. So listen, okay, so web logs were down. Here's what I would say, okay? It definitely sucks. I definitely appreciate that they corrected it. They kind of like introduced a low-key denial of service attack on themselves. But it did basically, it's like one of those things where like it gets blocked and it starts building up, and when it finally pushes through, it has that initial like glurg, right? If you've ever like held a like kinked a hose, and then when you unkink the hose and that first blast of water, that's what's up. Cloudflare's replaced this, so no muss, no fuss. There's no way, honestly, there's no way that a threat actor would have known that this misconfiguration would have happened and had everything lined up so they could have attacked in that 3.5 hour window. It's possible there is a spurious situation where a threat actor did attack in that window, and coincidentally, the logs were down. For me, for my money, for my GRC life, what I would recommend is if you are ingesting Cloudflare traffic logs, web logs for some type of telemetry in your environment, go look at whatever your setup is and see if you noticed that the logs stopped coming in. If not, maybe you want to set up some type of detection or alert, even like a Slack, like a webhook to a Slack channel. Just, hey, like there's a health issue of the system. If you didn't see it, basically next time it goes down, or if a threat actor disables it, you won't have the visibility. So it's just basically trying to make lemonade out of lemons here, right? Like, oh, this is a sucky situation, but can we benefit from it in some way, right? That's what I would do.
Huge thanks to our sponsor, Vanta. As third-party breaches continue to rise, companies are increasingly vigilant, which means more time spent on manual security reviews. With Vanta questionnaire automation, security and compliance teams can complete security reviews up to 5 times faster, giving you time back to focus on running your security and compliance programs. Over 8,000 global companies like ZoomInfo, Smart Recruiters, and Noibu use Vanta to save time on security reviews. Visit Vanta.com to learn more about questionnaire automation. That is Vanta.com.
All right, it's mid-roll. Let's go. All right, y'all. I hope you're having a great show. The first half really flew by. Looks like about 56% of the community is doing Advent of Cyber, so about half and half roughly. If you are, just know that Casually Joseph is streaming every day's challenge on his channel. I think it's Learn to Defend Cyber on YouTube. DJ Bsec is doing his, which is, I think DJ Bsec. I don't know what his YouTube is. You have to put it in chat. So go check those out. Tyler Ramsby's doing his show, except he's got 4 rooms, and today's one of his rooms, so he's not going to stream his own room, but whatever. You guys get it. A lot of opportunity out there, a lot of fun. If you are streaming Advent and Cyber, drop it in chat. Let people know. We're here to support and do inclusion. Guys, want to say shout out and thanks to all of you being here this morning. I know it's we're right in the thick of it as far as the holiday season goes. I hung the Christmas lights on the outside of the house. Not quite DJ Bsec level. Jesus, that guy's gone to a different planet as far as like hooking his house up. I just threw some lights up. If you're getting value from the stream, do hit the like button on YouTube. It goes a long way to help other people find the channel. Please. I also want to say holla, holla, holler at the stream sponsors, Barricade Cyber, Delete Me, and Antisyphon. Let's do 30 seconds from Antisyphon since they enable us to bring this show to you every single day. 30 seconds, and then it's going to be the Simply Cyber Community Member of the Week, getting recognition. quality cybersecurity education, regardless of financial position. Check this out. I want to give some love and some praise to Antisyphon Training, powered by Black Hills Information Security. Antisyphon Training is absolutely disrupting the traditional cybersecurity training industry by providing high-quality, cutting-edge education to everyone, regardless of financial position. They bring industry professionals with years and years of experience into the classroom to teach you and anyone else who's interested practical skills that are in demand in the market today. And on top of that, the student experience is amazing, as you and hundreds or thousands in some instances of other students are actively engaging, networking, sharing tips, tricks, and experiences with each other, all live in the classroom. Go to antisyphontraining.com, check out their course calendar to see what courses they have coming up next. You won't regret it. All right. Thank you so much, Antisyphon, Zach Hill, Kathy Chambers, Daniel Lowry. So many great people over there. Guys, it is Monday. Every single day of the week has a special segment. And Mondays, I'm very, very proud to say, is Simply Cyber's Community Member of the Week. Now, this is a sponsored segment. It's sponsored by ThreatLocker. Guys, it takes a village, really. Simply Cyber is a community. It's not just me. It takes a village to help and provide value and service to everybody, just like ThreatLocker takes a deny by default approach to cybersecurity. It takes a village for us to deliver value. Thank you. This week's community member, who's also going to receive a $100 Amazon gift card, is none other than our very own Kimberly Can Fix It, guys. Many of you know Kimberly. She's been a member for a very long time, and literally half the reason Simply Cyber looks so good and is so well oiled and is just epic and good vibes is because of this woman right here. Kimberly Can Fix It. Ladies and gentlemen, please put our Oprah emotes together for our Simply Cyber Community Member of the Week, Kimberly McKnight. Thank you, Kimberly. Go to Cybersecurity Central, too. That's her nonprofit that she runs to help people with resources. Let's get our la-la-la-la's on. That is a lot of Oprah emotes. Let it fly. Woo! All right, let's get back to the news.
Italian soccer team Bologna FC suffers a cyber attack.
Bologna.
This attack included the theft of data, which the club says will likely be released soon. In the same statement, the club said that the attack targeted its internal systems and warned that anyone who gains possession of or distributes the material would be committing a criminal offense. Separately, the Ransom Hub ransomware gang claimed responsibility for the attack, stating it was in possession of 200 gigabytes of data, including, quote, financial documents, medical records of players, confidential data on customers and employees, as well as business plans, end quote. They also stated that the stolen information will, quote, show the club is violating European data protection laws, as well as other regulations from football bodies like FIFA and UEFA, UEFA, end quote.
Okay, all right, like somebody said, Alpha Sierra, that's total baloney, this thing over here. Okay, so check it out. First of all, Italian football club, i.e. soccer, hit by ransomware. Dude, I don't care if it's a sports team, it's a manufacturing company, it's a fintech, vaporware company making, the next blockchain, killer. It's a business. It's a business. Period. Full stop. It's a business. In this instance, this is a European business and it had all their data stolen by Ransom Hub, as Ransom Hub's claiming, the attack. The reason that I'm pivoting on this one, or pinning on this one thing, is because the Italian football club came out and said, if anyone discloses or releases this information, it's a crime and they will be held accountable. Bro, you're dealing with professional criminals. Your threat is laughable. They probably printed that out and hung it in the break room at their crime headquarters. Oh my God, lols. guys, they're committing massive crime all the time. Your little football club and like your finger wagging about like, oh, you'll be held accountable. Yeah, no kidding. Like, get in line, dude. It just, to me, it's like, I don't know. It just seems like such a petty, like, I don't know, way to have some control in a dire situation. Here's the reality, guys. When you get hit with a cyber attack, it's the worst day for your business, okay? It's the worst day, especially if a ransomware attack, right? It's your worst day. It's just like your house catching fire. If your house caught fire and your garage, like your Christmas tree, you forget to water it, it catches fire, there's a squirrel in there, your Jelly of the Month Club, right? It's a terrible day for you. For a firefighter, it's just another day. In this instance, I get it. You want to exert some level of control when it's your worst day possible and you feel like you're absolutely out of control. So I get it. I'm not knocking that. It's just, it's not going to really scare the threat actors in any way. I do want to point out, you should have a plan when you get hit with a cyber attack, a business continuity plan. How do you continue operations? In this instance, they're still going to be able to play football or soccer, but their data is compromised. What is the plan if that data gets out, that data breach? Obviously, GDPR, you're going to have some issues there, maybe some financial penalties, etc. Did you have backups? Were they encrypted? How did they get in? Maybe you do lessons learned and figure that out so it doesn't happen again. Did you actually detect the compromise or did they tell you? See, the thing is with ransomware, threat actors tell you that they've got your data and that they've compromised you. They encrypt your files. So when you log in, your desktop says you've been pwned. So that's not good detection engineering. That's not good security operations. If you find out that you have been attacked because the threat actor tells you you've been attacked, that's not good. You should have your own detection capabilities. And the cyber kill chain, this is the kill chain, right? We got recon over here, weaponization, delivery, exploitation, persistence, lateral movement, actions on objectives. You don't want actions on objectives to be when you find out that you're screwed. You really want to be way down here. You can't really stop recon, right? I mean, you might have a little bit of active recon detection, but for the most part, you're not going to catch that. It's delivery and exploitation. This is where you want to live. You want Wade Wells and a CTI people setting up detections that when a weird ass, sorry, Hannah, when a weird but PowerShell script runs, or there's some weird obfuscation going on, or you're reaching out to some weird C2 server or any other IOC, indicator of compromise, that's when you take action. So I hope this, baloney Italian club learns from this issue. Of course, it sucks. I'm not trying to dunk on these people. It's just, guys, all you can do is do your best to learn from other people's mistakes. Stand on the shoulders of giants, right? If you think you're too small to get attacked, you're mistaken, okay? If you think like, oh, we're a soccer team, who cares about us? You're mistaken. Guess what? If you make money, threat actors are interested in taking you down.
Straight cash, homie.
Also want to say shout out to Zach Hill wearing his Run GRC shirt today, representing the GRC Mafia. Love it, love it, love it. Also shout out to Courtney, Micah, and Maverick on the way into school. Let's keep going.
South Dakota politicians pegged to have bigger roles on cybersecurity. The incoming presidential administration will see 3 prominent Republicans from South Dakota take on roles in the nation's cybersecurity portfolio. Governor Kristi Noem is slated to lead the Homeland Security Department. Senator Mike Rounds will be in charge of a key cybersecurity subcommittee, and John Thune will become Senate Majority Leader. Rounds was the first senator to serve on the Senate Armed Services Subcommittee on Cybersecurity. Thune's past tenure as chairman of the Senate Commerce Committee gave him jurisdiction over and oversight of privacy and tech bills, making it a legislative focus for him. He was also part of the long-stalled push to pass a data privacy measure and sponsored a bill on artificial intelligence standards. According to Cyberscoop, Kristi Noem stood alone in rejecting department cyber grants to state and local governments, but has signed cyber legislation into law and has promoted cybersecurity as her state's, quote, next big industry, end quote.
All right. Now remember that, hold on, there's a couple things here. Remember, this is not a political show, so please, let's not drag this through the quagmire here, okay? South Dakota, couple things. South Dakota's no joke, okay? When it comes to cybersecurity, I have 2 degrees from Dakota State University. Dakota State University is a phenomenal information security program. Black Hills Information Security is out in South Dakota. Now they talk about the governor, Kristi Noem. She's going to be basically the Department of Homeland Security director, an agent in a freaking cabinet position. Okay. And remember, DHS is over CISA. CISA is America's SecOps or blue team operation. Okay. Jen Easterly, she's leaving on January 6th, basically, which makes sense because a lot of these director level positions are appointed, and CISA reports to DHS. It does have a lot to do with politics. They did point out here, I saw the name Griffiths, right? President Griffiths. She's the president over at Dakota State University. She actually, you can't really see it here on stream, but this right here is one of my diplomas, and that's her signature right there. She's awesome. Got to spend some time with her in Vegas. Not crazy we're going to Vegas, Griffiths. She hops in the car. It's me, her, Vince Vaughn, and John Favreau, and we're screaming Vegas in the desert. There's a DSU alumni thing. And it looks like you could see DSU, big focus on cybersecurity. Let me do this. I'm trying to see, she's not getting appointed to any positions, right? I don't think so. It wouldn't make sense. She's not really a cyber person. She's more of an administrator, right? But we will see. They did mention that, I'm going to focus on Kristi Noem here because there's 2 senators or whatever that have done some stuff. DSU in South Dakota, they want to make cyber a big thing. I do want to point out, they said that Kristi Noem had actually stripped or declined to invest in cyber at the state and local level. Again, I don't know politics. Maybe there's reasons. Maybe the money went and got allocated to other places, whatever. COVID relief, I don't know. But I do want to point out that it doesn't surprise me, as I've mentioned many, many times. Local municipalities, the reason Reseda ransomware gang regularly hits local municipalities is because they're typically underfunded, under-resourced, and easy soft targets. And this is part of that, okay? So we'll see what happens. But this is definitely going to impact the way that we do business, me, you, and other cyber practitioners. I got to tell you, I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope good things happen with CISA during the next administration to help drive cyber risk reduction and more of the public-private sector knowledge share.
And a central bank loses millions in cyber attack. This attack is being attributed to a threat actor group called WASTE, W-A-S-T-E, who apparently made off with the equivalent of $16.8 million. The group, which appears to be based in Southeast Asia, transferred part of the stolen funds to Japan. However, Uganda's central bank, with help from UK authorities, was able to freeze and recover some of the money. Phishing tool Rockstar 2FA targets Microsoft.
Jesus. Okay, hold on one second. Never mind. That story was quick. I mean, usually CISO series gives me a hot minute to look up something. So really quickly, $16 million stolen from a Bank of Uganda. So like the country's Federal Reserve, which totally sucks. They mentioned Southeast Asia. This does sound like more North Korea, Lazarus Group type moves. This is not a ransomware attack. This is straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
I mean, this is theft, okay? They're called the Waste Group. I don't know about them. If you want, go look at Lazarus Group's attack on the Bangladesh bank. A couple years ago, the Bangladesh bank heist where they tried to steal $1 billion. Very similar. Basically, they went after the country's bank account. And in this instance, they succeeded. Now, one thing that I would be interested in, when I think of Uganda, I don't think of like, I don't know. I don't know how well developed Uganda is, but I would be curious. I was going to ask the mods this, but there is a massive influx of resources, mostly money and people, going into different areas in underdeveloped countries from China through soft power moves. I know there's a lot being done in Guyana, in South America, and also in several different locations in Africa. I kind of I do kind of wonder if Uganda is one of those countries that's receiving resources from China, which would make them a little bit of a softer target, or not softer, but a more desirable target of threat actors. So, basically, this sucks for Uganda, but this story is like a nothing burger because there's no information as to who the threat actors were, what the attack vehicle was. I will tell you that a lot of these large countries, large transactions, country-to-country transactions use the SWIFT system, SWIFT. I only know about this because of the Bangladesh bank heist. It was very important during Bangladesh bank heist for SWIFT to point out that SWIFT was not compromised. So if you're interested in large financial transactions and financial systems, go check out SWIFT and how that works. I would like to get some more information on this particular story, and I hope that more comes out of it.
365 creds. Researchers at TrustWave are warning of a phishing-as-a-service toolkit named Rockstar2FA, which apparently targets Microsoft 365 accounts and bypasses multi-factor authentication via adversary-in-the-middle attacks. This tool is an updated version of the DADSec phishing kit. The attacks involved theft of a victim's password and session cookie through the creation of a proxy server between a target user and the website the user wishes to visit, which itself is a phishing site. TrustWave points out a unique feature of this current campaign being websites whose common theme is cars. Remember to...
All right, so really quickly, this infographic, I still don't have the saxophone on the Stream Deck, so we have to do it manually, but, I'll do it manually. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah, look at this graphic. Ooh, damn, this is a spicy graphic, huh? I do love it. This is an actual real-looking graphic here. You can see it's JavaScript. You may not know. It's JavaScript. The code isn't obfuscated. It's literally just written. Either that or it's been deobfuscated for the story. So the first function basically does some type of crypto JavaScript. And then the second part sends some type of phishing. I don't know. This is kind of weird. Steals Microsoft 365 creds via adversary in the middle attack. Phishing as a service. Okay. Does it say steals? It's called Rockstar 2FA, but just because it's titled 2FA doesn't mean that it attacks multi-factor authentication. You would think it would, but we'll see. Hold on. This is a phishing as a service model. You can see they have a graphic in here of what the actual portal looks like. Looks like any other SaaS service, right? You log in, you do your things. They have a video tutorial on the Rockstars 2FA's Telegram channel if you want. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, threat actors are making it easy to lower the boundary, lower the barrier to entry. You're trying to get into threat acting, right? You don't have any good job opportunities. You're the market is killing you or whatever. You've got mouths to feed and you can't do anything. So you decide you're going to try crime, but you don't know how to do it. You're not technically advanced, whatever. Don't worry. Like, I love saying I have a video for that. Apparently the Rockstar 2FA criminal operators, they've got a video for that too. Here's a simple tutorial video on what to do, on how to use this thing to basically steal creds. Now you can see it does do 2FA bypass, harvests 2FA cookies. So victim logs in and then you get their session tokens or session cookies, and then you can go ahead and log in as them and then access their resources, right? And this is yet another reason why role-based access control, oh my God, get your security plus here. It's why RBAC or RBAC is so important, and why you're not supposed to drive around in your global admin or your domain admin account for your daily driver, and why you should have a deprivileged account for, running around and checking email and stuff like that. Because when threat actors get your creds and they log in, they shouldn't be able to access all the things, right? Although it is inconvenient to you. Oh my God, this story is like really doubling down on the graphics, huh? So really quickly, this is what I like, okay? This story about the Uganda bank getting robbed, there's no meat here. This is all, what is it? What's the phrase? Like something no filler, all killer, no filler, something like that. This Uganda story is like all sizzle, no steak, okay? I like that one. Let's go with that. This is a delicious, the ribeyes being cooked in the pan. It's like close up camera angle, and they're like spooning hot butter on the ribeye, and there's like a big sprig of rosemary next to it, and you're like, oh yeah. And then they serve you, and it's just like the plate's empty except for like a little bit of a garnish. And you're like, what the hell is this? That's what this Uganda story is. There's nothing here. Now, let's look at this story. This is a tomahawk steak. They need to get a bigger plate to handle the steak they're about to drop in front of you. And to all the vegans in the house, imagine a big grilled piece of cauliflower, all right? This one, they show you the whole kill chain. Get up on that, okay? Hold on. Let's zoom in on this one. This one gets a double Crockett's revenge. Oh, so good. I might need a minute, y'all. So email delivery, that's an initial attack vector. They got compromised accounts, spamming tools, legitimate platforms being abused, okay? So they have 3 different ways that they can email you. Number 1. Number 2, initial vectors. They can send you via a compromised account or a spamming tool, whatever. They can send you a link to click on, a QR code to scan with your computer, or a document attached with malware. They are an equal opportunity threat actor. They don't give a crap. They will meet you at your whatever is your convenience, right? They're not saying we do QR codes only up in this place. We're more sophisticated criminals. Nope. They will give you links, QR codes, and attached documents. They just want to get through your barriers and your defenses so you fall for it. Then they have link staging with redirectors and intermediary sites. Now, this might not be obvious to you, but this is a good one for a job interview, okay? So listen, if you're on a job interview, or if you're just like looking, whatever, this is going to reinforce what you already know or key you in on things you may not know. If I send you a link to a known malicious website, that's probably going to get flagged, because email security gateways, solutions, they will defang a link, and they will look at the link and either deny it because it goes to a known malicious site, or it just looks sussy, right? But if you bury the link behind a link, well then, wait a minute. When your security tools look at the link and it goes to a legitimate Google Drive or a legitimate website that's not flagged as malicious, well then it allows it to go through, because the email security gateway doesn't know what you're into, right? Maybe it goes to some type of bicycle site or some type of fresh fruit site, or perhaps a smart home tech blog. Whatever it goes to, it's not malicious. But soon as you go there, a 301 redirect happens, or some type of redirection happens. And basically, and you can watch this happen in real time. Sometimes it'll iterate over multiple redirections, like go 3, 4, 5 levels deep, and then land you on the malicious landing page. And you can see here, the final graphic here says landing page. It says Cloudflare turnstile, adversary in the middle, server comms. You got the phishing login page with a decoy web page, right? Once you get in there, boom, you drop in your creds. It sits in the middle, so when the request for the second factor comes in, it's a legit request, and basically they're just sitting in the middle. And because they're the ones serving the web page, they're literally in the middle. This is not really quick. This is not adversarial in the middle at the network layer. Ooh, we're going to get into the OSI stack for a hot minute. You're not sniffing creds. You're not sniffing traffic. You're not intercepting at the, basically at the packet level. You're way up at the top of the OSI layer. Layer 7, not layer 8. Little joke there for everybody who's nerds. Listen, layer 7, so literally it's the full application layer that's being attacked, so they can see it because the threat actor is presenting the application layer to the victim and also turning around and presenting data to the SaaS product. Let's say M365 here. So M365 doesn't know any different. It looks legit from M365, and then the victim is just doing that. Also, you may be able to, I'm thinking of this shooting from the hip here. You may be able to, it would be on the SaaS provider side to see a weird login. You may have conditional access set up in your M365 environment that says you can't log in from Cambodia or wherever, not from Texas, because everybody's in Texas, for example. So when the threat actor does steal your creds well, they're not going to steal your creds and log in. They're just going to get a session token. But I don't know if the session token is going to show where it's coming from. But it's dicey. All I would say is you gotta protect at all the layers. Okay, defense in depth isn't just answer to a Sec Plus question. Good morning, Wade Wells. What's cracking, buddy? All right, let's go. I think that's going to do it for the stories today. Really quick, want to remind everybody, shout out to Kimberly McKnight, Simply Cyber Community Member of the Week. Kimberly, we talk all the time, but connect with me. I need your email address for your $100 Amazon gift card. Guys, we got a banger for you. This week, just really quickly, I want to let everyone know that we are posting on the Simply Cyber YouTube channel now on Mondays or wherever, the stream schedules. So if you're curious about what's going on, the stream schedule is posted on Simply Cyber's YouTube channel as a community post. This week, we've got obviously the daily cyber threat brief, Jackin's 2 cyber chicks on Wednesday, Simply Cyber firesides on Thursday, where my guest is going to be Serena. If you guys remember, the University of Southern Florida had the Do We Belong documentary about women working in cybersecurity and some of the challenges they encounter. She will be my guest. She was one of the stars in that particular documentary. James Aquiggan with the gifted subs. Thank you, James Aquiggan.
We just become best friends. Yep.
And just final, we are going to be doing Jackin right now. So do me a favor. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Jackin's about to happen. Jackin's a 30-minute AMA. I am set up in the, you can see I've been wearing this DJI all day to make the transition a little smoother. Guys, I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. If you got to tune out or you got to get out of the car, Micah and Maverick to go to school, wah, wah, wah. Just know that we'll be here doing Jackin every single day. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there, and we will see you at Jackin. Cybersecurity. Join us every weekday for Jackin, where industry experts answer your burning questions about the cybersecurity field. Live, unfiltered, and totally free. Let's level up together. It's time for some Jackin. All right, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Good morning. I am your host, Jerry Guy. Let me get those glasses going. We'll see how it goes. James Aquiggan at 35,000 feet with the gifted sub. I mean, the super chat. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see this. Oh, Tech Ricky, I got this table here. Tech Ricky told me about this table, so I got a better situation now. So let's go ahead and check this out really quickly. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, so the camera does look a little crooked, doesn't it? That's not good. We should fix that. How's the audio? DJ BSec, I've got comms up and I've got stream chat up, and I think we're good. Oh, look at us. All right, guys. Tech Ricky, shout out to you. Thanks so much for doing this. All right, good morning. All right, so James McQuicken at 35,000 feet with the super chat. Let's see what it says. Congrats to Kimberly Can Fix It for Member of the Week. Happy December. 29 days left in the year and 23 days till Christmas. Ah, you gotta patch it. All right. So it's definitely a little crooked. Let me go ahead and fix that because I'm sure it's going to bother many of the type A's or the the people who basically don't want that. Let's see. Can I do this? How's that? Oh yeah. You're looking how the sausage is made right here. Okay, so check it out. This is Jackin. I'm your host, Jerry I. Definitely excited. I normally would like to wear the glasses, but the reflection of this light right here is, oh my God. This guy. All right. So guys, let me know what your questions are. If you have any questions at all, let us know. I do have a cool little video I want to share with you guys. If you want to see it, let me bring it up really quickly. And I think you guys will not love it, but I think you'll like it quite a bit. So let's do this really quickly. This is a little treat for everybody. Let me do DJ BSec. I have to be able to share my audio. So let me do this really quickly. How do I hold on 1 sec, y'all. This is going to be worth it. Trust me. Okay. Let me do a YouTube video. These glasses are actually like blue blocker glasses. They're not glasses for vision. Okay. Here we go. So as I pull this up, I'll answer questions. Sean Sailors, I'm getting my second interview for a sysadmin IT sec manager in a week. I was wondering if I should write up a 1-page document on first steps of what I'd plan to do if hired. So yeah, I mean, that's really, really cool. I think that would be interesting. Honestly, anything you can show that would demonstrate interest and, value to the interviewers, I think that would be really cool. Personally, I think it's definitely, the video I want to show you is on YouTube. So I just need to share, it's unlisted on YouTube. So I just need to share a tab with you. But I want to make sure the audio is good. So let's do this really quickly and I'll keep answering those questions. Sean Sailor says, what the possibility help me in the process or be annoying? I don't think it'd be annoying. Here's the thing. You make a resume for the interviewers, right? So many times I've gone into an interview, like last minute, they hand me the interview paper or the resume. I'm not annoyed that I have a resume, right? Like you're giving the interviewers opportunity. Like just the fact that you did it and they hold it is cool. Maybe they look at it afterwards, but they'll remember that you did it, right? All right, so let me check this out really quickly. We're trying to do a couple things here. I got to tell you, Tech Ricky, having this laptop table right here is super sick. This is like so good. All right, DJ BSec, I'm going to share a tab. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Okay, let me do this really quickly. I want to share this with the community because I'm super, super excited about it. All right, so to share audio, share a tab or screen instead. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, so check this out. Also share tab and audio. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a random YouTube video and let me know if you can hear the audio. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. I'm excited to share our new Certified Cybersecurity Resilience Practitioner course where we break down the NIST cyber framework into practical, actionable steps.
It's about...
All right, hold on. Let me know if you can hear the audio on that, please, because I don't want to share this video unless you can hear the audio. So that was a test video just to see. Mods, did we hear the audio? Chat, did we hear the audio? Let me know. Brent B says, yep. I don't even... Okay, cool. All right. So, hey, Tech Ricky's in chat. Okay. So check this out really quickly. So, I'm doing Try Hack Me, Advent of Cyber. I made I did 2 days, day 9 and day 10. Okay. And that was like part of it. But then Try Hack Me's like, hey, do you want to make like a hype reel or a little ad promo? And I'm like, sure, that'd be fun. Now, Try Hack Me does have, like, they don't want certain things in the content. So this video, they may not adopt or whatever you want to call it, but like it's on my channel and I think it's really cool. So I want to share it with you guys. Okay. So let me pull this down and let me go here. And this is going to be like an unlisted video. So hold on one second. I have to go to YouTube Studio. I did this over the weekend. I'm super excited about this one, okay? Hold on. Okay, ready? Make sure you're ready for this, okay? Oh, hold on. Okay. Ready? Here we go. All right, did you know real hackers don't wear hoodies? I did not know that. Let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, ready, chat? Here we go.
Huh. Did you know that Try Hack Me's Advent of Cyber has 24 days of cyber challenges and over $100,000 in prize pools?
Well, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that not all hackers wear hoodies?
Oh no.
One interpreter reverse shell.
The fine dining hacker, surprisingly sophisticated and entirely.
Oh my God! What a fail! What a fail, dude! This is the best part. This is the best part. Why are you failing on me right now? All right, hold on. We'll get this sorted out in a hot minute. Network bandwidth issues. Trust me, this is going to be really funny when you hear the whole thing. It's really, really funny. It is a fail though, so I don't know what the crap's going on with that. Hold on one second.
Huh. Did you know?
All right, we'll try it one more time. Here we go. Ready? Take 2. Okay. Here we go.
Huh. Did you know?
One second.
Huh. Did you know that Try Hack Me's Advent of Cyber has 24 days of cyber challenges and over $100,000 in prize pools?
Well, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that not all hackers wear hoodies?
One interpreter reverse shell.
The fine dining hacker, surprisingly sophisticated and entirely refined. Try Hack Me's Advent of Cyber. Fun challenges, cool prizes, tuxedos, optional.
All right, so that's that. That's a little fun thing that we did over the weekend. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me pull chat up and see how you guys are doing. You liked it? Okay. Sean Sailors, that hits hard. Very funny. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. The boys enjoyed it as well. Get mod chat sorted out. All right. All right. So very good. Tuxedo's optional. Yep. That was actually my wedding tuxedo. Got some value out of that. Good. I'm glad everybody enjoys that. So stay tuned. Like I said, I'm trying to make that, get that released publicly, but a little preview for the Simply Cyber community. All right. Very nice. You guys are all very good. Yeah. Tuxedo's optional. That's funny. That was the joke. That was the joke. Yep, those were my boys. Yep. So what what else? What other questions can I help people with? Let me get my phone really quickly because I want to make sure that we stay on schedule and make sure that there's nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah. Dude, this tech Ricky, I'm telling you, this table is good. Indubitably. That's right. Hashtag tuxedos optional. That's right. Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon? Yes. No, I did. So I will tell you, I bought on Amazon a little like sophisticated costume kit. So it had the bowler hat. I actually had a monocle that I was there. I had a monocle, but I couldn't get it to pinch in my eye thing, and I didn't want to hold it up. So I used that Bash Bunny thing instead. So are we gonna have a fine dining hacker dress day at Wild West Hackin' Fest? That's right. There you go, Carrie. We could totally do that. Tom Bishop. What did Tom Bishop say that Marcus Kyler's championing? Here we go. Oh yeah, of course, the Grey Poupon. I do have a monocle. I'm telling you, it was supposed to be there. That's so funny. All right. So what other questions? What other questions can I answer for folks? Love to help anyone out. Let me know in chat. We got some pinned chat questions here. Let's go. Do companies still use Myers-Briggs personality tests? Not that I know of. I don't even know if that's like legal to be like. I mean, the thing is like, oh, we want to see what kind of personality you are, so we can make sure to put the team together in the right way. Again, with how I don't know, like in the modern day, like if you like take a Myers-Briggs test and it says that you're like, I don't know, introverted or whatever, and like, oh, we only hire extroverts or something, like, you know, it could be like seen as discrimination. So I have never seen a company require a Myers-Briggs test. And for those who don't know, Myers-Briggs is basically a personality type evaluation. There's like 4 dimensions, and it'll define like what kind of person you are. It's almost like scientific astrology, kind of. It's like, oh, you're extroverted and you're the type of person who likes to create ideas and help other people. It really is kind of rooted in science, but I've never seen anyone do it or require it. Taekwon Gong, good to see you, Taekwon Gong. I was thinking about you the other day. Hadn't seen you in a minute. How will the removal of DEI affect minorities getting into cybersecurity? I don't know. I don't think it'll have any like. I don't think it'll have a material impact, Taekwon Gong. The DEI I always thought was more around a company's culture and making sure that you're educating your workforce about biases and discrimination and stuff like that. I don't know, like I know in the National Football League, they have the Rooney Rule, which means that you need to interview at least one either African American coach or a coach, a minority, like a non-white coach. But I don't know if like in corporate America, like DEI, it was never like, as far as I know, I've never seen like, oh, we're going to hire at least 10% of our workforce is going to be this demographic. I don't know if it's been like that. So honestly, I don't think it's going to have any impact, Taekwon Gong. Joe Rocca, I have an interview request for a role for the Department of the Air Force. Nice. It's a GS role, Title 10 orders. Any insight on this situation? How does the Title 10 orders work on the GS side? So I don't know what Title 10 is, or so GS roles, I think, I think GS roles are just, GS just is a rating system, if you will, of like what the level of expectation is for that role and also what the compensation is. So the US federal government is like a massive, massive business, right? So they have matrices to make it very easy for compensation and for promotions and stuff like that, because they need to make it repeatable and easy to communicate and not special snowflakes all over the place. So the GS role is just, if it's GS3, it's an internship. If it's GS7, it's like, more, administrative, and GS12 is mid-level. GS15 is like top level executives and technical people, right? So let me see what Title 10 is all about. Title 10 orders. Federal level activation orders requires members of the National Guard, Reserve, or active duty to serve. So to answer your question, I'm not entirely sure what the Title 10, it just seems like the Title 10 is more about how they're going to justify filling that billet and probably funding it. The money probably comes from some special account or whatever, a bucket of money. So I think you're going to be fine, Joseph. I hope you get the role if you want it, and I hope it works out for you, honestly. I wouldn't worry. Like, as far as interviewing goes, I wouldn't worry about the Title 10 piece of it. It does seem that you need to be like National Guard or Reserves or something like that for it to work. But Title 10 is active duty, big Air Force. Title 32 is active on state orders. Thank you, Alpha Sierra. So it looks like you would just be working for the actual Air Force versus some other dimension. Okay. And hey, I'm not military, so if anyone in chat has more information, I know we have a lot of active duty and veterans in chat, so definitely get into that. YouTube, Bruise and Hack says, not a question. I just wanted to thank you again for the Zero Trust World 25 raffle. It'll be my first con. Super stoked. We're going to make a weekend afterwards with my wife and son. That's phenomenal. Nice, Bruise and Hack. Super pumped for you. And I might see you there myself. I might be going and doing the daily cyber threat brief live from Zero Trust World. I'll let you know. Also, I didn't mention it, but I have to go to Atlanta later today, and I'll be doing the daily cyber threat brief from the remote studio Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. EK Berger says, did you see value in the blue team, vuln, and risk management teams meeting with the teams that admin the security policies for firewall, endpoint, and proxy CASB? What do you see value in the blue team / vulnerability and risk management teams meeting with the teams that admin the policies for firewalls? Oh, yeah. Okay, it took me a second to read that. So what they're saying is, do you see value, basically, the SecOps people engaging with the security technology people, the people who are hands-on engineering the firewalls, the CASBs, the tech solutions? 100%. Now, in smaller, mid-sized organizations, those people will be on the same team, so it's very easy to meet with them. But what I would say is, I'd be deliberate. I'd almost invite them to your meeting, or set up a special meeting, once a week or once every 2 weeks, and just say, hey, like, make it very social, right? So, hey, firewall people, what kind of challenges are you having? Like, listen to them, understand what their challenges are. Hey, also really quickly, mods, I'm just realizing now when memberships come through and squad stuff, I'm not seeing it. So Angular 15 months squad membership, thanks so very much. Glad to have you here, and that blue badge looks good on you. So anyways, yes, EK Burger, absolutely meet, but have a point. Just meeting for the sake of meeting is a waste of people's time. Have an objective, have a point. Let them know that you're there to help them and get, basically you want to deliver value, okay? Next question. Sharon Moore, I took your GRC course. Whoop, whoop. I am struggling with finding standards to practice with. Any helpful hints? Okay, so yeah, as far as standards go, just so we are on the same page, standards are basically the defined values for, like, say, how long should a password be? 8 characters, 12 characters, 15 characters. That's a standard. What is the value? How often should you change your password? Never, every 90 days, whatever. That's another standard. Okay. So as far as finding standards to practice with, I mean, there aren't really, like, if you go look at NIST cybersecurity, NIST 853, you'll see that the values are, it'll say organization defined value. It really depends on industry, the organization's own personal risk appetite, previous experience, what the business can handle. So there's a lot to it. I don't know of any prescriptive organization defined values. You might be able to find some like in so in the United States, there's critical infrastructure, right? And I think there's like 16 different critical infrastructures or 19 or something like that. Anyways, each individual critical infrastructure industry has its own like security plan. So I worked in healthcare for a number of years, and there is the Health and Human Services cybersecurity critical infrastructure plan. And in there were standards. So you might be able to find some standards in that one. So let me see, HHS critical infrastructure protection program standards values. Let me see really quickly. Yeah, it's the let me see really quickly. I know you guys are like watching me do this, but I would go look at that. Here we go. So check this out really quick. Let me share this with you. You see this right here, the Healthcare and Public Sector Cybersecurity Framework Implementation Guide. Now, this is from March of 2023, so it's a little dated, but you know, these type of strategic documents, they don't update very often. You can see there's that classic 837 risk management framework overview. Oh my God, here, let me page down. Give me a second here. See, I'm trying to see if we can find, yeah. I would look in this doc. I'll drop a link in this. This is like one of those documents where like it will suggest standards because it's, you know, particular to a certain industry. Where's my chat window? Whoever asked that, Sharon Moore, here we go, at Sharon. And there's an implementation guide. Hopefully that gives you some value. All right, let's make me full screen. Doink. All right, so that's that question. By the way, from a production perspective, let me know what you guys think as far as the look and feel. I'm trying to introduce some like process improvements as we continue to do the jaw jacking from this other studio, or not other studio, but like this, this section. Here we go. You can see here, I got my laptop right here. You might recognize it from the sophisticated hacker. All right. FedEx is busting my chops that the 100-foot Cat5 cable coming from the house doesn't. That's why the video is banned buffering. Kyle, I have to prepare for a recurring security brief for the IT directors. What info should I include besides know before metrics? I have a recurring security brief. Okay, so if it were me, Kyle, what is that? Interesting. That's interesting. My camera just said it got too cold. I mean, too hot. Let me see really quickly. We'll give that a shot. That was weird. Huh. Yeah, so my camera just gave me a warning that said it was overheating. If that happens again, I've got a backup camera that we can swap in. So not a big deal, but also like very weird. That's the first time I've had that happen. So to Kyle's point, what I would include is basically any type of like metrics are fine, but I think one story of like an incident or something that just recently happened. So you're demonstrating that, hey, we do get hit. Okay. Like, I think that could be advantageous. Another one for like directors for the IT is vulnerability management and patch management exposure. Listen, I need you to patch your stuff. Okay. I can't go patch your apps. I can't go patch your servers. vulnerability management is definitely one of those ones where you need buy-in from the IT side in order to achieve your goals. Having said that, if you can show them, hey guys, like, this, patch Tuesday, this, 75 vulnerabilities patched in the Windows operating system, 24 of them were critical, 3 of them are like being actively exploited. Here's a news story showing that it's actively being exploited. Half of the Columbia office hasn't patched yet, or the file server team, or the domain admins, or like whatever, like the Puerto Rico office, like whatever it is, we have 80% patching or 80% coverage on applying this patch. The 20% that's not there is introducing real risk to our organization. And it looks like it's centered on this particular area. Like basically show them trend data of your exposure and your risk exposure, because most executives want to not have that, but they'll say, oh, we don't have any risk appetite, but then they'll not do anything to drive cyber risk reduction down. Yeah, exactly. So another thing that's not a metric, code brew. Another thing that's not a metric, and I agree with BSEC on this one, if you can include one story that somehow ties to your industry, definitely do it, okay? So say you work in aviation or financial services, right? That you got into bank story, perfect. Say you work in healthcare, that NHS where the donors got hit. Imagine that. Oh, hey guys, like just want to let you know, like we work in healthcare, massive healthcare system just got hit. Not just patient information, but also donor information. So, this could have happened to us. Here's what the impact would have been. Like, make it relevant to them. Anytime you do awareness training, it has to be relevant, or else they're going to tune you out and do this move. Because I don't want to listen to you, right? All right, let's keep going here. All right, so brews and hacks. All right, I'm caught up on chat. So let me look at, oh my gosh. All right, hold on one second. Stand by. Stand by. Really quickly. You get to watch how the sausage is made. I don't know why this is happening. Honestly, this has never happened before, so we'll have to investigate. Not to mention it's like winter here, so it is cold. All right, hold on. I got to tell you, camera failing, that's like really bad. I've never had that happen before, and I'm not a fan of it, y'all. Not a fan of it. All right, let's try this. All right. All right, hold on. And we're back. Let me see. Oh, it's not showing up as a camera. Hold on. Oh, it's because I didn't plug it in. What a donkey. Layer 8 issue. Layer 8 issue. All right, hold on. Now, check me out. All right. Here we go. Yay! All right, here we go. Backup camera activated. Still 330 people here. Well, I love the holidays. Yeah, guess what? Business continuity plan. You nailed it, Kyle. Gotta have a backup all day, every day. All right. So what else we got? You gotta patch it. All right. We got a couple more minutes here. 3 more minutes. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I mean, thank you, Kyle. At the same time, let me pull it down. What's up? So, yeah. I mean, what else can we say, guys? Am I out of focus? Oh, I'm in focus. I'm okay. AOC, guys, definitely go check it out. If you go to tryhackme.com/Christmas, it's a lot of fun. A lot of community. My kids were all geeked up because of the $100,000 in prizes. So what else, guys? What else we gotta? I hope you guys are enjoying the holidays. Obviously, oh, thank you, Triacme. Yep, you guys are enjoying the holidays. Oh, sounds like my laptop's about to take off. The fan is like. FedEx. We'll take the old camera. All right. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Like right now, this camera. So this camera right here is the same Sony A6400, but I didn't have it configured exactly the same. So I think it's gonna focus autofocus. I don't know. So Kimberly wants to know, what day am I doing AOC? I'm doing AOC on day 9 and day 10. I'm doing it 2 different days this year. Oh, hold on one second. Haircut Fish accepted a position as a SOC analyst at a cybersecurity company. Hello. We're definitely going to be doing that. Hold on. Oh my gosh, so good. Can we really quickly? We got to give him. We got to give Haircut Fish his. Hold on one second. Stand by. Obviously this is something we've got to add as far as value goes. Haircut Fish. So happy for you, dude. Hold on one second. God dang. Wasn't prepared for this. There we go. Let's go. Haircut Fish. All right. Nice job, Dan. Super happy for you, bud. It's like my favorite thing to do on this channel. All right, let's keep going. Oh, no audio? Well, let me just say, it said, came in like a wrecking ball. All right. All right, what else? 9:30. Kind of went off the rails there at the end with the camera screwing up and the different audios and stuff like that. We'll have to figure it out. Oh, all right, community. Yeah, jaw jacking is a work in progress. I want to thank all of you. I definitely have to put a sticker on that camera that overheated to figure out what's going on there. But okay, hold on. Let's just do this the right way. All right, we'll do this right. Okay, we'll do it all correctly. Okay, we'll do it that way, and we'll change the audio to this. Now we've got this audio, and then we'll do this. All right, is that better? I can't hear, so I think that's right. There we go. There we go. Noise. Toy. All right, let's go back over here. I really should be able to do that from my remote desk, but I think what I need to do is get the Stream Deck going on the other box as well. All right, guys. All right. I hope you had fun today. Remember that Casually Joseph is streaming AOC, and DJ BSEC is also streaming. A couple of quick fire questions since I was a hot mess today. There is no premiere today, Mariana. Simply Defensive, Wade and Josh's podcast is on hiatus until Q1. They basically are going to do 8 episodes every quarter. So they're working on season 2. CISO, Kyle asked her quick CISO tips. I guess, I don't know. I guess for me personally, it gets more into management, like definitely like empower your people. As a CISO, what I would say is reach out to the workforce. You want people to feel comfortable coming to the cybersecurity team when they screwed up, okay? A lot of people, when they make mistakes, they don't want other people to know because they don't want to get in trouble. If you've broken down the barriers and made it quite clear that you're receptive and approachable, then they will do that. And that's like a culture thing. And at CISOs, you have the ability to influence that culture. Let's see. Zach wants me singing Wrecking Ball. Okay. Phil's out. Okay, good. Charles Fair wants to know if my course covers NIST CSF 2.0. There is lectures in NIST CSF 2.0. My course is not on how to implement NIST CS 2.0, but I do cover it in 1 or 2 lectures in the course. So yes. All right. I think we're going to be good, guys. I will let me do this really quickly. I'm going to show this this YouTube video one more time. In fact, actually, I have a shorter version of it that I'll play really quickly, and then we'll call it a day, since I did enjoy. What is going on? All right, hold on. Ready? Let's do this. Oh, wait, hold on. You guys ready? All right, we're going to do this, and then we will bug out, okay?
Huh. Did you know that Troy Hackney's admin of cyber has 24 days of cyber challenges and over $100,000 in prize pools?
Well, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that not all hackers wear hoodies?
One interpreter reverse shell.
The fine dining hacker, surprisingly sophisticated and entirely refined. Try Hackme's advent of cyber. Fun challenges, cool prizes, tuxedos, optional.
All right. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Being silly. Guys, I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. This has been Jackin. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time for the Daily Cyber Threat Brief. Shout out and thanks to DJ BSEC for being behind the glass, the whole mod team for facilitating the questions, and to all of you for being here, showing up, sharing, being consistent, and just making this community an amazing place. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. Until next time, y'all, stay secure.